Hey everyone, I'm here to do another stretch routine. Again, you can do this stretch routine almost in a circuit fashion and do it more like a Pilates or a yoga stretch fashion. I am going to be using a couple of outside forces, meaning I'm going to use the wall, I'm going to use a yoga block as well to help stretch a few areas. The first one that we're going to do is a chest stretch. We're going to put our arm up against the wall and we're going to lean into it on a 45-degree angle. So your arm above the shoulder and you're going to rotate outwards. Again, you're going to hold these stretches for about 30 seconds. You can hold them longer. And the idea is you should go to the point of tension, not pain. So when you feel that tension, that's where you want to stop. And again, we're going to hold it for about 30 seconds on each side. So I'm going to demo everything once through, and then you can continue that circuit as many times as you like. Again, we're kind of breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And the idea is that we're relaxing as much as possible. Okay? Next side. So we're going to go 45, hand above the shoulders, and we're going to go out just like this. Awesome. The next one we're going to do is a hanging stretch. So if you've got anything that you can hang from, or a banister, something that's solid and secure to the ground, ideally what you want to do is you're going to lean back and stretch out your back. We're going to hold it here. Or like I said, if you've got something that you can hold on to and that's supported, you're going to go out this way. So you're going to stretch and stick out your rear end, and you can either do it with your legs straight or bent. Straight, you're going to get more of your hamstrings and possibly lower back, and with your knees bent, you're probably going to get more upper trap, upper shoulders, upper back. Awesome. Same that we did last week, standing quad stretch. Again, helping with balance. You can use your arm as balance, or you can use the wall, just like we did with the chest stretch. And again, we're going to hold for about 30 seconds. Any longer, up to you. And we're going to switch. Awesome. Always standing up nice and tall. Chest out. Breathing in and out. Nice and calmly. Ideally, if you can do this in a quiet space, definitely helps with that grounding aspect or meditative state. This is great. Awesome. The next one we're going to do is a calf stretch. Now, you can use the wall, putting your feet up against the wall and then leaning into it. I'm going to use the yoga block that we have here. So elevate the calf or the ball of the foot, and then you're going to lean forward. It's also nice having the yoga block or something low to do it so that you can actually stretch and even move forward to get even more out of the stretch. Just like I was showing you, it's like you put your foot here and then you can almost stand forward, getting more of a stretch in that calf, that back leg. Awesome. And we're going to hold it for 30 to 45 seconds. Again, as long as you want. Again, standing up nice and tall, thinking about your breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ideally, we're doing this as a relaxation. Great time to do a lot of these stretches is right before bed. Helps relieve a lot of stress. I find that I get a better sleep when I do this right before bed. Awesome. Next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So like we did in our last one, legs nice and far apart, knee on the floor. You might want to put a towel underneath that back leg, under your knee, and then you're going to lean forward, opening up the hip. So the idea is that those hips are going to go 45 towards the floor, and we're going to open up. Now, you can also do a rotation. So just rotating palm on the outside part of the knee and rotate through. Same thing, pushing those that hip 45 towards the floor, opening up the hip, and rotation. I'm going to show you on the other side so you can actually see my face. And again, same thing, you're rotating outwards. So I should have done it this way. And then palm here, wrist, and rotate. Again, we're getting those obliques, we're stretching out those obliques. We're stretching out that hip flexor and part of the quad. You may even feel it in the inner thigh. Awesome. We're gonna sit down. One of my favorite ones is the hamstring stretch. So legs out in front of you as far as you can go. You wanna keep your legs straight but not locked. So you're not pushing those knees into a locked position. You're gonna reach down, grab your shins, ankles, or toes. Now you saw that I kind of moved into a semi-bent position and then stretch out my legs. I actually have the ability to kind of put my palms there and I get a really good stretch. You may feel this in your lower back. Some people might feel this right in the back of the knees. And again, same thing, what we're doing is we're holding for about 30, 45, you can hold it as long as you want, a minute. Any one of these stretches, too, you want to go to the point of tension, not pain. And if you feel that muscle relax, and you feel like you want to go further, definitely lean into that stretch a little bit further, but just again to the point where you feel tension. We're going to end off with one last stretch, one of my favorites. Laying flat on your mat or on the floor, you're going to take one leg and you're going to cross it across the body, keeping this shoulder on the mat or on the floor as much as possible. You're going to get a stretch kind of in that glute area, outside thigh, potentially outside hip, and maybe some people get it in the lower back. Awesome. Again, 30, 45 seconds, even up to a minute or longer. And then we're going to bring that leg back up and down, and we're going to cross over to the other side. Trying to keep that shoulder on the mat or on the floor. Once we're done there, we're going to bring it up, grab behind the knees, roll yourself up, and get up nice and slowly. Again, think about your breathing when you're doing all of this. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and deep breaths. Again, helping with relaxation. Hopefully these stretches will help. If there's any questions, definitely ask. We are here. Hopefully we can help you out. You take care.